What's going on YouTube? Toxic back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my Rebirth build. A lot of you guys showed a lot of love on my main build video, which was the playmaking glass cleaner. So today I'm going to show you guys a edited version of that for my Rebirth. It's not exactly a playmaking glass cleaner. It's actually a small forward build. But the badge layout is crazy and it can honestly do everything. So before we get into the video, as always, hit that like button, hit that sub button, leave a comment in the video, share the video. I appreciate all the love. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so as you can see, I unlocked Rebirth. If you guys haven't unlocked Rebirth already, go check one of my previous videos. It'll tell you how to unlock Rebirth so you can get your Rebirth build. It's 100% you should get it done. Obviously it puts you to 90 overall and it gives you 30 badge points already towards your player. So without further ado, let's get right into the build, and I'm going to show you guys my Rebirth build that I'm going to be working on. So position, we're going small forward, guys. Hand obviously doesn't matter. I go left hand, it's just personal preference. And then obviously your numbers, whatever you want to have. All right, so for height, we're gonna go 6'8". Weight, we're gonna go 186. Wingspan 7'6". And then body type, this is again personal preference, always with the body type. Since this is more of like a defensive, this is a defensive build that can play lockdown and can play big man in park or stage. I like to give him a little bit more body type, so we'll go defined. All right, so pay close attention here, guys, because this is very important, so you guys get this exactly right. So for close shot, we're gonna go 54 close shot, 50 drive and layup. Now, as you guys can see, this is not a build that has a lot of finishing. We're gonna go 70 dunk. So yeah, it's not a build that's gonna have a bunch of finishing, but we're okay with that. Like we're okay with that. We don't need a bunch of finishing. You guys will see what we get with all the other badges. Oh, we're gonna go max mid range, max 3-pointer. So your 3-pointer maxes out at 78, and your mid range maxes out at 83, and that's all you're gonna do for shooting. So you're gonna have 23 shooting. Now, this is extremely important when you go to playmaking. 90 pass accuracy. We're gonna have a 90 pass accuracy. We're gonna go 61 ball handling, and we're gonna go max speed with ball, which is 75. So this gives you 20 playmaking. So as you guys can see already, just by the formation of the build, this is more of a playmaking. It has more playmaking. You can adjust this build if you want to have more finishing and less playmaking. Personal preference, I like to have more playmaking, simply because with the steals in this game and just how plucks are, you want to be able to have some movement. You don't want to just be a bot and have to always pass fake and reset to your guard. So I always like to put playmaking on my builds. As you guys have seen in my previous video about my primary build, the playmaking glass cleaner, obviously in the name it has playmaking. I like the ability to be able to create a shot if I need to, take someone off the dribble if I need to. It's in my opinion much better than just being a reset bot. So again, you can tweak this to have more finishing if you'd like, but for me, my personal recommendation, go with the playmaking. So boom, we're gonna have 5 finishing, 23 shooting, 20 playmaking. Let's get to defense. So defense, we're gonna go max interior. You're gonna go max perimeter. It gives you a 90 perimeter defense, which is more than enough to play some defense. Steal 89, block 90, offensive rebound 84, defensive rebound 93. So this is giving you 33 defensive badges. 33 defensive badges. So really, this, like I said, this gives you the ability to play lockdown if you want to play lockdown. This gives you the ability to play big man if you want to play big man. Obviously, you're going to be a little bit of a shorter big man. But even my 6'8" power forward can play big man and park and stage perfectly fine, and this is going to give you that same ability even though it's a small forward. The only reason we're going small forward is going to be because of speed and other things, which you're going to see now with the physicals. So when we go down to physicals, obviously we're going to max speed out, and that gives you an 80 speed, so you're going to be able to move on defense, which is extremely important. Acceleration, we're going to go 78. Strength, we're going to keep it at 46. Vert, 92 vert. So this is going to give you the ability to get a lot of those snag rebound animations that a lot of centers get. And then stam, we're going to go all the way to 97. So again, like if you guys wanted to, you could drop this. You could drop stam to, let's say, like, you know, 80 or 85. Like stam is one of those things that some people say it's useless, some people say it's not. So I mean, you could put this other places. Like, let's see, finishing really doesn't do much, so there's no point there. You could move ball handling up a little bit, so we could do that, put that 88 or something like that. You know, like it's really up to you what you want to do with it. We'll go ahead and just we'll do that. Or you know, you can even do something like 91 and look how much stamp you can get. You know what I mean? It's actually crazy. Like if you tweak your physicals a little bit, there's a lot of different things you can do. But so just for the video purposes of what I have for my build, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna have a 61 ball handle, we're gonna have a 92 vert, and we're gonna put our stam to 97. So again, if you want to tweak it, you can move this down some and put it in other places. It's just really up to you. Okay, and then obviously you got to put your free throw up a little bit just to finish the build out. And this is it. This is the final build, guys. It's a small forward, 6'8", 186 pounds, 7'6" wingspan. So again, if you look at the badge layout, you're getting 5 finishing, 23 shooting, 20 playmaking, and 33 defense. But if you look at the physicals, that's what's most important. You have an 80 speed, So if you're able to play big man, let's say, or stage or park, you're gonna be extremely fast. You're gonna be able to switch and guard ball handlers on the perimeter. Your pick and roll defense is gonna be really good with able to get up and get back in time. So the build's gonna give you a lot of flexibility on defense, and you also have playmaking, so it's gonna give you the ability to make plays with the ball. Honestly, like in a 2's court, you could honestly ISO with this build. It's not ideal, but you could. You absolutely could. So it gives you a lot of versatility with the build. So let's go ahead and finalize the build real quick. Takeovers, I'm gonna put what I always put. This is, again, personal preference, honestly, guys, but I like to do double lock take. So I always do perimeter badge drop, and then I usually go extreme clamps, or vice versa. Like, let's actually change this. Let's go extreme clamps, and then we'll go perimeter badge drop. But if you want to have like a rim take, maybe like to help you with paint defense, something like that, you could do that as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and do perimeter badge drop. So you have extreme clamps and perimeter badge drop. Let's go ahead and finalize the build and see what it is. So boom, you get a 2-way mid-range facilitator, and as you guys can see, Mikal Bridges, Scottie Pippen, and LeBron James. The names say it all, fellas. The names say it all. This build can honestly do everything. I promise you. It's an offensive build. It's a defensive build. It can play lockdown. It can play big man. It gives you a lot of flexibility. Whereas a lot of other builds, like if you make a big, you're strictly a big. This build is going to give you the ability to do multiple things with the build. So give it a try. I promise you guys will love it. I'm going to be grinding him as we speak. I'm going to be getting him done. I'll get you guys updated videos on SIGs, jump shots, everything for the build to make it as good as possible. But give this build a try, guys. This is my official Rebirth build. It's a 2-way mid-range facilitator. As I said before, the names say it all. LeBron, Scottie, Mikal Bridges. The build is honestly crazy. So give it a try. And as always, guys, hit that sub button if you're new to the channel. Hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and share the video. It all helps. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.